Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Golden Girl by Design. My name is Lily, and today we're gonna be talking about 5 ways you can see an increase in your natural hair growth. Tip number 1, decrease the amount of heat you put on your hair. Most of the time, a lot of people put flat iron their hair or press their hair at least one time every few months, or they just are doing it way too often. If you are a new natural, or honestly natural in general, you really should only press your hair 2 times a year. I personally only flat iron my hair once a year. I know we love to see that long flowing hair, but a lot of times the heat is causing a lot of stress and a lot of damage to your hair follicles, which is also changing your hair texture and really just putting a lot of stress on your scalp. Styles like pressing and silk presses and all that stuff, the more tension that's on your scalp, the less likely it is to grow at the rate that you want it to. Tip number 2, effectively moisturize, ladies, which means you need to be using the LCO method, which stands for liquid, cream, oil, or you need to be using the LOC method, which stands for liquid, oil, cream. The order 100% matters, because if you are not doing the right order, your hair will not be effectively moisturized. So how you figure out which order to do is you figure out your porosity. If you are high porosity, you're more than likely using the LOC method. If you are low to medium porosity, likely using the LCO method. So I will get more into which method is best for which hair types in a later video, but tip number 2, remember, effectively moisturizing 100% changes the game. Tip number 3, do not over manipulate your hair, ladies. Over manipulation causes more breakage, stresses out your hair, and makes it even harder to retain moisture over time. A hairstyle that you put in your head should last you at the minimum 3 days. You really should shoot for a week. You really should only be changing your hairstyle once a week. I know it's like everyone likes that different variety, but the more stress you put on your hair, it just decreases how fast your hair grows. Tip number 4, give your hair a break. And this is for the naturals like myself that love putting their hair in protective styles, especially since it's winter, like it's protective style season 100%. But the thing to remember about that is when you take it out, you should at least be giving your hair a break for 2 to 4 weeks. Constantly putting your hair in protective styles can really resort in one, stressing it out to where it's like, ooh, I don't know how to stretch, I don't know how to act. So when you finally take it out of the protective style, it's so hard to manage because you haven't been dealing with it, it's not used to being out, and you'll honestly see more shedding because you haven't been detangling your hair within the last 6 months. So really, every protective style, in between, you should be putting at least 2 to 3 weeks in between your next appointment for another protective style, just to give your hair a chance to breathe. My 5th and final tip is to trim. Ladies, please get on the routine, get in the habit of trimming your hair every 6 months, sometimes every 3 months. Like, I know some people don't like getting a trim because like they have a stylist that's really scissor happy. That stylist is honestly doing you a favor, because the more you trim, like the more you take off, the more dead ends you take off, even some of the stuff that like could get by, it gives your hair a chance to grow back even healthier stuff. I know for me personally, when I trim, the 6 months after that trim, I see double the growth. So trimming, cutting off the hair, it's actually a good thing. Even though it's really uncomfortable and it makes you feel like you just lost all the hair that you just grew out, it's actually a good thing. Thank you guys for watching. Remember the 5 tips you need to see an increase in your hair growth. These tips will not immediately change your hair. It will take us 6 months to a year of consistently doing this to see an actual difference in your hair. But hey, it's trusting the process, right? Remember to reduce your hair, the amount of heat you put on your hair, effectively moisturize through the LCO method, do not over manipulate, give your hair a break, always trim, and stay in that 6-month trim those ends routine. And thanks for watching. This was Golden Girl by Design and your girl Lily signing out.